If I went live just a little bit quicker, we could have caught Pete really fast leaving.
With the cookies. Damn it, took the cookies.
Damn
well, hi.
Oh, man. Well, I had an interesting time. Wait, let me move my mic. I went and got my oil changed and my transmission flushed because it was acting up.
Yeah.
So a few days later, my back right tire was much lower than the rest of them. Even though they actually, when I went there, they filled up the tires, so they're all like right at 35.
Okay.
But this one dropped to 29. I'm like, what the heck's going on? So I pulled over. I was with Nathan. I pulled over, started. I didn't have one of those things that tells you exactly how. So but I do have a readout on the car, the dashboard. So I said, hey, so I did it for a little bit. I said, hey, what's that at? Because it's still 29. I was like, how's that even possible? So I did it again. And he goes, no, still 29. I'm like, what is happening here? Is the tire like losing air at the same rate I'm putting it in? So I did it one last time, and he goes, no, but he goes, the front passenger tire now is at 52.
Oh my God.
I was like, how is it at 52? I'm in the back.
Oh my God.
So then I went and let some air out to go back. And then we left. And I went back out later, and I was like, okay, I got to figure this out. So the same thing happened. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So then I went to another tire. What was it? Front. Oh, I did the front passenger.
Okay.
And then instead of that tire filling up, the readout said the front driver's side. I was like, holy smokes. Did these guys, I mean, I don't know anything about these sensors, but obviously they must have some kind of sensors hooked up.
Yeah.
So did these guys undo the sensors and then put them back in the wrong spot? The back left tire is fine. The other three are all mixed up.
Oh, shit.
It is the weirdest thing. I mean, when you're sitting there putting air in the tire and the car's telling you, oh, wait, this tire over here is filling up, but the one you're doing isn't.
That's too much.
Oh, my God.
You could blow a tire.
I know. The thing was, even at 52, it didn't look any different than the 29. It looked pretty much the same. It wasn't like a big balloon or anything.
The tire's looking at you like, I know I don't look any different, but God, I'm full. Stop.
Hey, we got Lance Jennings.
What's up, Lance?
Pierre.
We got a lot of people in here. Holy cow.
PJ. Yes, it is I.
Saboteur. I've got to get that sound bite. PJ. Oh, I like it.
And Television Gamer. Metal Torso.
What a night.
Michael Hayes. Blake, you're late. What's going on here? You're not the first one.
Blake's late.
Yeah, I don't see it. Kurt Bradshaw. I always love that shirt, Kurt.
Shirt, Kurt.
But Pete's back in the chat.
I wonder if does Kurt ever get Kurt? He wasn't Kurt when we met.
I don't know.
Is it a bad thing, Kurt, if Kurt gets Kurt? Just asking.
Wait, that's Pierre. I was trying to get, there's Junebug is here.
Yeah.
Stashnet's here. Stashnet, we were supposed to play Splatoon together, 2 weekends ago, Stashnet?
I think it's about
I was so busy, I never got around to it, so I apologize. I didn't even get back to you. I just realized that when I saw your name. Like, darn it. Sorry, Stashnet. I haven't played Splatoon 3 in a while. I got to get back on it because, man, I love Splatoon 3.
Yes, you do.
Let's see. I think that's everyone.
I think it is so far.
There's someone else in the chat who's new who hasn't said hi. Go ahead and say hi.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'd love to hear from you.
We would. I'll regale you with one of my own in the car stories that happened yesterday. So I get up and I hear this sound. It's like, sounds like somebody's working out somewhere on streets or something, right? and they've been putting in the fiber optic stuff, right? So then I go upstairs, look out the front window on both sides of the cul-de-sac. Here comes waters just rushing down, right? I'm like, what's going on? Are they emptying out a hydrant or something? I mean, it's like, I don't even know where that is around here. And I'm like, it's
maybe the shitter was full.
Somebody's was. I'm waiting for Lance to start the count. So, and know that it didn't come from me. So, I go, something's going on here. And Christine said, well, yeah, they're working on this. I'm like, it's a 6 o'clock hour, people. Give people a break, start at about 7 or something. So I get ready for work. I head on up the street and I get to the top. It's dry on that side. It's dry on that side. I'm like, don't tell me they're working up above and all this water's running through these 2 yards down into our area. No, not the case. So I turn around, I come back, kind of look in I'm just looking down our street. I'm like, okay, I can't figure it out. I turn around, get a load of this. A police officer rounds the corner and comes right towards me in the other lane as I'm deciding, well, I don't know what's going on, but I see something bubbling up. It's just kind of gurgling. Of course, I think Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah.
But then,
Black gold.
But it wasn't black. I was like, oh. So I could have claimed it right there and then. But yeah, he pulls it. I wave him down. I say, hey, it's gurgling right here. But evidently, I was talking to my neighbor today, and it was gurgling off of their driveway too. So there's a water main break. I didn't know it. I, brushing my teeth. I should be dead by now.
There's a hot spring under there. A geyser.
Maybe that's it.
Right in your cul-de-sac.
They'll open a hotel right up here in a few days. So yeah, so they come out and they fix it in a couple of hours, is my understanding. He goes, yeah, I'll call Public Works. I go, that'd be wonderful. The end of the day, after work, my buddy from work calls me. You are not going to believe this. You are not going to flip and believe this. I'm like, what? And he goes, I pulled into my subdivision today on my way home. Water main break. I have to go all the way around to get to my house. I couldn't believe it. Oh my gosh. I was like, did we miss something on the calendar? Is it water main break today? I don't.
Weird.
It's so weird.
Speaking of water on a street, if you ever watch Leave It to Beaver, whenever they're outside, they show the street, there's always water on it. Not like it's rained, but there's like little puddles.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm guessing it's something to do with the studio. I don't know if they host stuff down before they shoot. I don't know, but it's like always water. It's the weirdest thing.
Really? Like Superman on Seinfeld, there's water in the street.
Yes. Bob Barker versus Alex Trebek.
Oh.
I'll take Bob Barker.
Thank you.
Bob Clearly. Casey, thanks, man.
Ooh, Yars Recharge.
Yars Revenge or Yars Recharge. It's so weird that it's called Yars Recharge and not Yars Revenge Recharge.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I'm trying to beat my score for a week. I gotta tell you, Casey, I thought you'd beat it in like a couple hours.
I'll tell you what game is kicking my ass right now is Super Cyborg. I bought that recently.
Ooh, what's cool. That?
It's a side scroller that is like a cross between well, I don't even want to say visually though, but it's kind of like Metroid as far as characters are concerned. It's kind of like Metroid meets Contra is really what it is. It was really cheap the other day on the Switch and I bought it. And I cannot make it through I have to figure it out. It's one of those things where you have to really go through and just figure out how to get past. There's 2 turret guns that are anchored, up above, and I'm just trying to figure out how to get through those. And then there's other green aliens hopping through, and then there's like little firefly kind of, or little giant gnat type alien bugs flying through too at the same time. Oh, good God, it's just a mess. But
Lance said that's a Hollywood trick for the cameras. Wet streets show better on film. I have noticed that in other shows and even movies. Mm-hmm. Lance knows all about the Hollywood stuff.
Except on Back to the Future when he bumps his head on the road.
I know you guys aren't into Arcade 1-Up. but they're coming out with an Atari 50 cabinet. I did see that, Salvatore. It's interesting.
I mean, I'm not into them.
Yeah, it's I just don't want to spend $500 to $900 or whatever they are now. For a smaller cabinet,
right?
But I mean, if you like them, that's great. I know RGT85, he's a pretty big YouTuber. He's got a whole room full of them.
Well, cool. A friend of mine bought one. He's got one that's got Star Wars on it and and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and he bought that one. And it was cool. I mean, it's cool. I would like to have one. I'm
guessing if I got one, I'd probably love it.
Me too.
But it's just I don't want to pull the trigger. But I think I would actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
Usually all my other game scores, but not that. That's weird. I wonder why you can't beat that one Yars. Maybe I had the game of my life. Maybe that's what was going on. Like I said, it was so long ago. I think it was last year when I did that.
Wow. Well, I've been playing a crap ton of that Atari 51 up has the joystick in the worst location.
All right, now I gotta look that up.
I was gonna say I have lots of inappropriate ideas to talk about, but
Atari 50 arcade.
I'd say if it was a one up, you sit down at, maybe that would be where the joystick might be in the worst location.
It's right on the chair.
How am I supposed to do this? And it's uncomfortable as hell. But I've been playing a bunch of the FX3 pinball stuff. One of my favorites that I just played was Excalibur. And there's so many times that I'm like, I really do poorly, right? But then there's times where I'm like, I would never. You know what? You came up on it when I was playing Excalibur.
Yeah, I have that table.
Yeah, because it was like, see if you can beat GoGameGo. So I
love that about Pinball FX.
Mm-hmm.
And even when you're playing, like there'll be a live thing, like the next person on your friends list will pop up, so you can see exact closure. That makes it pretty exciting. I like that.
It does. It was really cool. I was kicking ass though, man.
Holy crap! Is that a real photo? Is there any room for your hand to rest without it being on top of that thing?
It's on the edge.
Well, hopefully that's just hopefully that's a mock-up and not the real deal. Because, yeah, PJ, right? That is terrible.
God, you're gonna yank that thing right off of there.
That's so funny. God, that can't be real.
Because I can't assume that board on the side is very.
No.
Especially if you'd routed a canal in it to put that joystick in, it's not very stable.
All car commercials use wet street.
Huh. Why didn't they just build a little? Well, again, like you said, maybe that's, not the real deal, but you would think that they would, what's the word I'm looking for? To make it more stable or thick, they would build it up around that.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird. Maybe the games are harder. You know, Casey, that that is a possibility. They could have updated the game. I don't know.
Reinforced. That's the word I'm looking for.
There you go. But Yard's recharge is already hard enough. I hope they didn't make it harder.
Check out PJ's at the bottom. That's high quality particle board.
Sniffy particle board.
That's some quality MDF right there. That's what that is. That's what that is. Jeff, I'm also eager to know how the flooring is coming at your place. Has that gotten rolling?
No.
Okay.
We've been just too busy having started yet, but I believe soon. The wood's all just still sitting there.
Yeah.
Tug likes to run right across it. And when he really likes to, he likes to run and jump and hit it, and he just slides right off the wood. It's hilarious. He's having a great time with it.
So who cares what happens with it right now? It's adorable and awesome. It's perfect for the new dog.
Casey wants to see me play live. He thinks this is a King of Kong situation.
The great GoGameGo debate.
Oh. I do remember, Kate, it is very difficult. That's by far, I think, my best score.
Oh my gosh.
I put our thumbnail question, are we not games? Answer, we are GoGameGo, because Monday was the 45th anniversary of DEVO's first album.
Yes.
And this year's their 50th anniversary of being a band.
Okay, things have really flipped here. You're the one bringing up music. So this show is all upside down tonight.
Oh wait, that's the guy I was trying to think of, Brian. Thank you. Did you pull Billy Mitchell? Oh. At least I wasn't walking around telling everyone, hey, there's a kill screen about to come up. Mike Garcia, you guys on Rumble, going Rumble too? No, and we're not going to leave YouTube. If I can figure out how to do a simulcast on the live shows where the chat is integrated, and I know you can do it because I see Mike Mullis doing it. If I can figure that out, then we will do a simulcast to Rumble as well.
Well, I guess it's time to talk to Sensei Mike and see what he can teach us.
There we go. We need a Intellivision Gamer versus GoGameGo Yars recharge battle.
Right. You know what? We need a new t-shirt. Yarsgate. That's what we need.
Casey, how are you doing on Gravatar? That game is so hard. Oh my God. But it's so much fun. Because you're traveling around the sun and then you land on different planets and stuff. And when you go there, each one has a different objective. Like you might just have to turn on all the beacons or destroy all the enemies. Or they have a cool one where you have to steal the blueprint or whatever it's called. There's like a blueprint somewhere and you've got to work your way through this maze like thing and grab it and then get back out.
Do they have one where you get to go in and steal somebody's snacks? Damn it.
Yeah, we'll never leave YouTube unless all hell breaks loose, I guess. Yeah, I agree, Mike. Gravatar is hard, but it is a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's when you've got the right combination, is when it's a lot of fun, especially visually when it's a lot of fun. Even Maximum Carnage, game ended up pissing me off, but I'm like, ooh, cool. You get to see all these different characters, but damn it.
Yeah, that those are the best games. The games that are difficult, but you still want to play it.
Yes.
Because you play some games that are difficult and you're like, this is stupid. I'm not playing this anymore.
Yeah.
I don't have time for this. This is nonsense. They got to give you some kind of sense that, I can beat this.
Yeah. Yeah. That's Refor for me, man. When I got into that third section, when they go through all the rope bridging and all that in the mining area, and you're like, oh, I'm dead again. I'm dead again. I wasted $30. I'm dead again. I'm dead again. I'm dead again. I'm dead again. I'm never going to get this. I'm never going to get this. Oh, I have the right arm of God weapon. Oh, fantastic. Because I'm that good now. So it just takes time.
Casey, I'm confident you're going to beat my Yars score before the weekend is up.
Oh, listen to that prediction.
I think you're going to do it.
Hey, don't tell him that now, or else we won't be on the show the rest of the time.
Lance is right. When Mike was on our show, YouTube shut down that night. I don't ever remember doing that. Do you? It happened live during our show. It was so funny. It's really interesting to go back and watch because we're like, are we on the air? We might be.
Yes.
God, but I remember Lance was the only one that could really see us for some reason.
Yeah. And
everyone else, they were commenting, but they couldn't see the video. But Lance could see it for some reason.
But Lance may remember, I was completely confident that we were going. I'm like, let's just go because I know it's on.
Yeah, I was confident we weren't on because
I know everybody. You're like, is that going? I'm like, it's going. Let's just go. We're good. Let's just go.
Did anyone else get Karateka yesterday? After I didn't, but I think I'm going to. It's a documentary about Karateka. Is that how you pronounce it, by the way? Karateka?
I would assume so. That sounds right. Because there's no way you're going to go Karateka.
Oh, that sounds even better, doesn't it?
Oh, no. How kick-ass is that? Karateka.
It's a documentary about Karateka, but there's games in there you can play. So it's interactive.
What?
It's kind of like Atari 50.
I know, right?
Where you watch movies.
Yep.
You got games to play. So it's kind of like that. It's what it sounds like. So I definitely want to get that. I'm to be honest, I don't think I've ever even played the game. It was in a time period when it came out that I really wasn't playing games. It was like 84 or something.
Oh. Yeah,
I don't think I was playing anything back then.
I played it. Yeah. I'll wait till you get there.
Pete does not have Karateka. He has been vaccinated.
Shit. There's one in every bunch. Next thing you know, Pete's going to be going, Freebird.
Casey did not get the Karateka documentary because he's broke from buying all the games I keep showing.
Did he go visit Pete at his booth?
Oh, this is so interesting. Dynablaster comes out September 14th on the Switch, Steam, and VCS.
Sweet.
Oh, that's really soon.
Yeah.
JWD, do they have a price up yet? I'm really
Astro Smash on October 12th. And third week of November is Shark. Hey, that's my birthday time.
Now that one is still just listed for Steam, but you know it's coming to the Switch and VCS. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really curious the pricing on these things. Are they going to be $10, $15, $20? I don't know, but they all have online. So 4 of us could play Dynablaster online. And I think you can have up to 4 people play Astro Smash online together.
That would be awesome.
So I'm definitely going to get it on Switch. Yeah, because that'd be fun to play. I mean,
absolutely.
Like I said, I've never even touched the Amiga. I don't know anything about it other than what I've seen on video. So I would like to play some of these games like Dynablaster. I do Astro Smash, Shark. And now we can actually get to play them.
Yeah, especially with the big screens. I mean, I'd love to play that over on my big screen.
Yeah, I'm with you, Pierre. I'm interested in all of them.
Yeah.
I would think that if Dynablast, let's see, let me look that up. Let me look up see if Dynablaster is that actually listed
in the Switch, or
let me look it up. Yeah, I'm gonna see if it's listed.
Okay, because I could turn on my Switch here.
Dynablaster. I'm just looking at their website,
and of course Lance verified Stu was positive that night. You know what? My wife, Jeff, are you a glass half full or half empty guy?
Monday night I knocked the glass over and it was all over my desk. Maybe that's what I am.
So maybe
I'm a knock the glass over guy.
You are like me, Jeff. We are outside the norm. My glass is not half empty, half full. It's full because half full is for weenies. So, and yours is spilled. So you and I live outside the realm of those two norms. We are not half full, half empty. I am full, and you are spilled.
See, PJ agrees. Karateka sounds better. It'd be great to do a whole video on it and just call it Karateka the whole time.
It sounds like
wait for the comments to come flying.
Like Ross calling it karate.
Yeah, Jordan. Is it Meshner? I can't really think of how to pronounce that, but he did the Prince of Persia game. I did play the original Prince of Persia game. That was a lot of fun.
Was it?
Yeah.
It didn't do very well, right?
The original one back in the PC days.
Oh no, it did. It did.
I think it was pretty huge, wasn't it? I think it was pretty big.
Yeah, it's the reason they made the movie.
But I mean, the game came out what?
And the movie was bad.
80s.
Yeah. It's really too bad when you have a good game that sells really well, and somebody goes, "Well, let's make a movie about it," and then the movie sucks, and you're like, "Well, how hard is it, really?"
No price. Wait. What did you just buy, Savitar? Oh, you just bought the
Karateka.
The Karateka the carotid artery.
This is bad. I went straight for the wrong one. How did I do that? I don't know.
Bringing out Dino Blaster to celebrate Stashnet's birthday.
Oh, cool. See? And then they're
You
going to
should get
do
it, Stash, and we can all play online together.
Yeah. Let's do that around your birthday. We don't have to do it on your birthday. Well, unless you want to do it on your birthday.
Salvatore, you've been trying to get this free download code for a while, and I'm with you. I'd like one too. I bought the game. It's sitting way over there. I don't know if I'll be able to play it.
I got all mine right there.
I support you, Salvatore, all the way. We need free codes for these games we bought.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I'm thinking $15 to $20 too, JWD. I can't imagine it being 10.
Oh my gosh.
There is a demo of Dino Blaster on Steam. If anyone has Steam, they can at least try it out. I tried it out. It's a brief demo. It seems to play well. I mean, it looks good. I'm just I don't think there's any kind of a story mode, so it's pretty much going to all be about online play. Yeah. Pete's glass is half full of beer, briefly.
Ever so briefly.
Ever so briefly.
Super Cyborg is what I bought the other day. There was something else that I thought I bought the other day.
I have not gotten that yet, JW. I heard that's really good, though, isn't it?
I guess what I had to do is turn this on again. Let's try that.
Stash, what are you playing on? Are you playing on Steam for that?
Ooh, look at me light up because I just turned on my Switch. Woof.
Yeah, if I turn on my PC monitor right here, all of a sudden everything brightens up.
I go ghostly. It's like,
I've never played the original Dino Blaster. I can't remember. Was it literally Bomberman, just with a different name for a different territory? I can't remember. Or was it a Bomberman-like game?
I bought the Panzer Dragoon is what I bought as well.
I like that game.
Yeah. Yeah. I was flying around, and I mean, it is pretty cool.
Yeah, that was that was on the Saturn. There's two of them on the Saturn, plus the RPG.
Yeah.
Wow, the original Street Fighter released this date in 1987.
Wow.
Thanks for that, Lance. Boy, that was a bad game.
In 87. Oh, yeah. So now, is that Street Fighter like the arcade? So it was called Street Fighter, not like Fighting Street that I got, 2 years later?
Fighting Street on, TurboGrafx is the arcade game.
Yeah.
No clue why they changed the name. So strange.
Weird. So weird. All I know is I was getting my ass kicked in London.
On Steam, Sea of Stars is way cheaper today. Interesting.
Really? Like how much cheaper?
Oh, we got a PlayStation 5. I didn't know that, Stashnet.
Oh, wow.
I don't have a PlayStation 5. I still have my PlayStation 4.
Yep. I love mine.
You know what's weird is they still are putting out a lot of the games on PlayStation 4.
Yes.
It's really strange because PlayStation 5 has been out, 2 years at least?
At least, if not 3. Oh my God. Okay, so stop.
I'm not sure, Michael. I don't know if it's an indie bomber. Well, I think Dino Blaster was out during the console days, like 8 and 16-bit, wasn't it? I don't know. I know I gotta look that up.
Is it who all plays that has a Switch out there? Who all plays pinball? I know Christine likes playing football too. Football. She likes playing pinball as wow. That was really out of the blue. That was just anyway. She enjoys pinball as well, and I kind of invited her, even though she lives here at the same house. I invited her to kind of hang out and play some Switch pinball. Do we have anybody else out here? Which also reminds me of Crow again, and I miss Crow. So,
yeah, I wouldn't. Well, on Steam, Dino Blaster was listed as 4-player online. I assume it'll be the same for Switch, but I just checked the website, and there is no Dino Blaster listed yet. There's something called Super Dino Blasters. But that's a cheap little indie game where you're killing dinosaurs.
Michael is all about the Street Fighter.
Yeah, on the Saturn, it's Street Fighter the game, the movie.
Was that, you know what? They have a, so I just saw something where they have a Doom pinball machine, a pinball table. Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I got to figure that out because that looks cool. I would love to have a Doom table. I'd be eager to know what games you have, for what tables you have. So let's save that for next week. Let's talk about that next week. We can do our own.
I have a ton of tables for Pinball FX3 because whenever I see them on sale, I just grab them.
Yeah,
so they're usually on sale for half price. So I'm just like, all right, I'm getting it.
Yeah. Now,
Saboteur doesn't like that controller. Saboteur, use the Pro controller. It's awesome. Steam a Sea of Stars for $31, and I'm not even sure what does it normally cost, and they reduced their prior game, The Messenger, to $5. Oh yeah, The Messenger. That's also on the Switch. It's on sale all the time.
Okay, so they have. Okay, I like how they list them on here. I'm sorry, we keep going back and forth between two things, but I wish the Switch had Madden. PJ says, yeah.
I don't know what's up with EA. I don't know why they don't put Madden on the Switch.
Yeah, it seems like that would be a no-brainer.
Yeah, there's no analog triggers, Saboteur.
So Sea of Stars was $31. Okay, they reduced Messenger to $5.
So we're talking about the Switch, but there's a Nintendo Direct tomorrow. It's game specific for Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
Nice.
It's going to be 15 minutes long, they said.
Should I join you tomorrow night? We should do a thing on that.
Yeah, we could if you want.
I would love to.
The Direct's in the morning. So if you want to, tomorrow sometime. Well, I got the live stream going on from 7 to 8:30.
Yeah.
We could do before that or after, but yeah. We could just. I'll download the video and we can just comment on it.
Perfect.
But yeah, it's going to be all about Super Mario Brothers Wonder, which looks really interesting.
Fantastic. Oh, the new Star Trek table.
See, there is a new Pinball FX on the Switch as well.
What do you mean?
It's a whole nother version. I think it's called Pinball FX. I don't think there's a number, if I'm right.
Really?
All right, let me look that up. I still got this open.
Yeah, I mean,
but the tables don't convert. The ones you already have.
What?
Exactly.
So it's a whole other.
Yeah, it's just called Pinball FX.
Okay.
And as far as I know, none of the tables work. I'm like, well, why would I buy? I could see getting it if I didn't already have all these tables, but I'm not.
Right. I mean,
rebuying the same tables again. They're nuts if they think that's happening.
I need to get the Bethesda pinball set that has Skyrim, Fallout, and Doom. That's where Doom is. It's the Bethesda set. I have the Foxnet, but we'll talk about them later. I can do that. We can do that later. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. But what's weird is, okay, so I have, oh no, I guess I have them all. Okay.
Oh, how are you doing?
Do you have the Jurassic World ones? Sorry, am I asking now?
Do I?
The Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, whatever.
I don't know.
There's 3 of them.
If I do, I bought them. I haven't played Pinball FX in a while, and if I did, I bought them and haven't played much of them.
Okay.
I'll have to double check because I would love those.
Yeah, some of the tables have more things going on than others. Funhouse is a lot of fun, but it's not easy. I mean,
on PS3 they had Street Fighter table, which was awesome. They had a Rocky and Bullwinkle table.
Whoa!
And unfortunately, like when I went to PS4, those tables did not transfer. I'm like, come on, guys.
That's some shit right there. Yeah, I want to get Castle Storm and Wild West Rampage. And I also want to get this one that's got Tesla, the Tesla game. And I'd also like to get the Indiana Jones, no matter how I feel about these last two shitty movies.
What do you think of video pinball machines? I haven't played any of them, but I like the idea of them. It's basically one big, huge monitor, turned vertically and laid down, and you're playing all these pinball games. I think it's pretty cool. I do have was it Zaccaria Pinball, which is really just pretty much their old pinball games in video form. And I like it, but I really like stuff that's more that's impossible. Like for video game pinball, I like stuff that's impossible on a real table. Like I was playing Xenotilt. I did a video on that, and you can't recreate that on a table. There's no way. It's too much going on, craziness. But I like that. I love it when they do stuff like that. And Demon's Tilt is on Switch.
Oh yeah,
You should check that out on sale, because I know it's gone on sale for $10 before.
Okay. I also did they do a? Sometimes I'm way behind on something like this, but wow, I am really bleached out with that thing. Really bleaches me out. I'm just, oh my God. As if I don't look old enough. So my question about it is about Pinbot. Have they ever had that out? I fell in love with that game when I was in college. I played that pinball machine.
I feel like I've played that. What did I play that on?
And that's why I'm like, because I would love, if they had it on here, I would love to play it. Because I haven't.
It's not showing up on Nintendo's website, but maybe I played it on MAME.
Oh, okay. All right. I just loved that game.
Oh, yeah. JWD is saying it's on NES as well.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Really? Yeah. I mean, that's right. I mean, it's
maybe it'll show up on the.
Oh yeah.
On the switcheroo one day.
A retro switcheroo thing. Yeah. I wonder. I'm just gonna. When you know it that something's not there, but you look anyway. Like your keys. Okay, so both my friend and I had the water main thing, but then today I left my phone on the shelf by the sink in the bathroom at work. And my buddy went in, he goes, you know what? I left my phone in the bathroom yesterday. I'm like, oh my God. We got like parallel lives going.
You're a trendsetter. I'm just trying to copy. It's like there's going to be a married white male movie coming out about you and him.
God forbid. Oh my Lord. Yeah, no results for it there. So that's great. Pinbot is it's called Pinbot. Oh, separate. Okay. I'll remember that. So what was your I'm sorry, I got to step back to the music real quick because I saw JWD down there mentioning some stuff. What was something that went through your head when you were listening to that DEVO album? Was there something you're like, I don't know.
I know I used to listen to it with my nephew Sean.
Okay.
Second time we've mentioned him, I think, in 2 or 3 weeks. He was on the show.
Yep.
Because he loves DEVO, and they're playing in Portland for 2 nights, and that's where he is.
That's crazy.
So I think he's going to try and get tickets. I was listening to it because I downloaded the album on Google Play.
Okay.
Or YouTube Music, whatever it's called now. And what's interesting is, they got the whole album remastered, but then once it finishes, they have live songs.
Yes.
Right. It's the entire album in order, live from England.
What?
And at some point, Mark Mothersbaugh said, this is really unusual. He said, we've never played our first album straight through in order ever. He says, it's the first time we've ever done it. And it was really cool hearing it live in order.
Wow. That's cool. That's cool. That's what I really enjoyed the Zebra show that I just went and saw, where they played the whole first album front to back. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't know if you caught, like, if there was a song that you're like, what's your favorite song on the record?
Probably, well, my three favorite, I'm not sure which order: Mongoloid, Space Junk,
yeah,
and Gut Feeling Slapper Mammy.
Oh, that's so good.
Because the speed of that song is incredible. What's really interesting, though, I had a bunch of their like CDs they put out of their really old music before they got signed. And so you heard a lot of these songs like Jocko Homo and Mongoloid. They were quite different. They were much slower. And so at some point during recording, someone had them
speed that sucker up.
Speed it up, and it's like, wow, it's so much better now.
Did the Smurfs steal the La La song? I don't know. I have to think about it. La 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 la. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to. I just always remember the story that Guy Gelso mentions when he was talking about that song, because they played in South America, and everybody was just kind of taken aback because they were just saying the. Kind of weird. I was sad to hear Bernie Mars. Oh, Bernie Marsden passed. Yeah, Whitesnake. That was, yeah. Yep. That's that live album that I had that disappeared out of my collection, but I just recently got it. Now it's a gatefold, so that's kind of cool. And again, that's the beauty of these new ones. That's why I wanted to get this album new, because I'll pay that much money, but it's got to be something different, and it can't be a shitty version of the album I already owned. It just makes no sense whatsoever. Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Doom Table. It came with Fall. Yeah. Yep.
I gotta check to see if I have that.
It's called the Bethesda Collection.
Yeah.
So
speaking of Switch, did you see that Excitebike 64 came out last night?
Oh,
on NSO, the Nintendo Switch Online.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. I'm actually going to be playing it live tomorrow with some other stuff, but I've never played that one. I've never played that game at all.
I haven't either.
I'm excited to see what it's like, see how good it is.
Yeah, I've only ever played the original. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it for me.
And the track on Mario Kart.
Yeah, some of these things, the trouble with some of these tables is that they put them into these like season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4, season. I don't know if there's more than that, or if they're calling some seasons and some volumes. But they have these bundled deals, and then you're like, oh, okay. So do I have one of those?
Yeah,
like I see, Son of Zeus is out here in a certain collection, and I'm like, well, is there anything on there I don't have? And then I'm like, well,
it doesn't pay really to buy them singly. If you're eventually going to have to buy the thing.
Yeah.
JW, I don't think I ever played the Excitebike remake on WiiWare. I must have missed that one.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. So, okay. So if I go in there, it tells me what I've already purchased and what I don't have yet. So, okay. So that's cool. So like that Iron and Steel pack is the one where they have the Western game and then the medieval game, and it's $4.99. So that's not bad. I could just pick that up. Because Carnivals and Legends, Carnivals is fun. I played Carnival last night. But Legends, I played the Son of Zeus, and I kicked ass. Excellent. I don't know if I got 200 million or something like that.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. But I was doing pretty good on that one. Takes a minute. You got to get used to the table and all that stuff. It makes me wonder though, do you ever play the video pinball stuff? And speaking of which, I meant to say earlier too that I have a student that doesn't like those digital tables. He's not a fan of that. He likes pinball, but he doesn't like that. Oops, I've done it. What was I saying? It makes me wonder if I'm doing well on these, does that skill transfer over to a real pinball machine?
I don't know.
Is the better I get at knowing the kind of the physics of a.
I would think if you're playing the same board, because at least now you'll understand the board.
You're right.
But what drives me crazy is they always make you do these things for flippers.
Yes.
And it makes complete sense. I mean,
yes.
But this is what I like to do.
Oh, what do you do? Oh, really?
Because this is from like Game Boy days.
So you
press the left,
the left D-pad,
and then the
B button.
Well, what's the A button on?
Oh, A button, right.
And I don't know why, but I just feel like that works better for me.
Well, I could get that because sometimes I get either cramped up or I flip or I
feel like I can hit the buttons quicker than the triggers,
right,
or the bumpers.
Well, and you're using your thumb. Do you use your thumbs?
Yeah.
Yes, I could see doing that.
Casey prefers triggers. Well,
he does.
That's something you're gonna have to live with, Casey. I can't help you.
I get triggered when I see a pizza.
I don't remember. Does Pinball FX, they let you change the?
Yeah, I don't know. I have to find out.
I mean, Nintendo literally allows you to go in and change the buttons,
right?
Which is cool, but it's also kind of a pain in the ass. I don't have to do that for every game.
No, God forbid. No. I don't know. I feel like buying this iron and steel pack tonight, but I'll just have to see.
Is it on sale?
No, it's just $4.99 regularly, so I'd rather just wait it out. But it's because I'm cheap. But
so do you work tomorrow, Stuart?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm off tomorrow. I don't know what your schedule's like, but maybe we could do the Nintendo recording early.
We can. I mean, I'm home by 3.
Yeah, I can do it anytime because
we'll do an after school special.
Yeah. You want to do it live or do you want to do it?
Sure.
All right.
Yep. That sounds perfect. Yeah, I'm looking at this one. Okay, so Indiana Jones is $15, but they've got, I guess it's this FX. What the heck is this one? The FX3 Zen Classics.
Yeah, those are from like the old Pinball FX games.
Okay.
Some of them. It's not all the ones because, like I said, Street Fighter was actually on there, but not now.
Oh, okay. All right. Zen Original Season 1 bundle. Okay, that's enough. That's what I'm. All right. Yeah, some of these tables though, I really like it. What was one of the things that I wonder if they have on physical tables that I really like that's on these is the rail system, where you knock a ball up a ramp and it comes back down a rail. And the one rail, they do it on what was I playing last night? On Carnival. I think they have it on Carnival and it's on Family Guy too. Where the ball goes up and it'll switch. Sometimes it'll come straight down to the flipper alley, but then sometimes it comes down and it goes all the way underneath and then plops out on the other flipper alley. It's got a whole rail that comes down underneath the flippers. And I'm like, cool. That's neat. I like it.
I'm not sure if we'll incorporate a moral into the Nintendo Direct or not.
Of course we will. Of course we will.
The moral of the story.
Well,
that would be.
We still have to work on that. We're working on it. We have a team of people working on that right now.
Cameron Diaz is 51. I thought she was much younger than me, but that's not much younger. It's a little younger.
That's a little younger.
Has she done anything lately?
I don't know. What was the last thing she did? I just remember how completely stunning she was in The Mask. Just stole the screen. I mean, that was easy enough to view her in that, like Jim Gaffigan talks about Halle Berry. He's like, I have a hard time following the plot when she's on the screen.
All right, here we go. Fast food talk.
Uh-oh.
JWD does not like Cane's chicken. I'm not a big fan of it either, JWD. My son really likes it, but I don't. I have the same problem. I don't think it's that flavorful.
Yeah, it is nowhere near like a KFC. Does anybody know what seasoning they use in KFC?
It's a secret.
I know, right? I wonder if anybody's cracked it online.
Well, apparently Papa Pete's figured out she has done something. Brad Pitt.
I got to disqualify myself. I've done them both.
Oh, I watched that on YouTube a couple weeks ago. My God, it was so funny. It's one of the best skits of all time.
Oh, I watched Tom Segura is it Segura? Yeah, the comedian. He's got a new special that came out. And he was talking about Brad Pitt. It's hilarious.
Well, I got a problem. Look all this ice I have, but I don't have any water left.
That sucks.
It's not melting quick enough.
Yeah, come on. Hustle up. You need a heating pad. What's in the cup?
I just showed you ice.
Ice, baby.
Yeah.
Ice Cube was just in town recently, speaking of ice.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, good thing he didn't come in last week when it was so hot.
Bleh. I think it was this past weekend, I think is what it was, which is when it was nice. I did a gig down there in Defiance. It was gorgeous. And let me tell you what, I'm going to put a plug in because she did this for me while we were on break. You can walk right across the street. There's two clubs in Defiance. There's the Roadhouse and there's Don's Place. We were playing Don's Place, and Shangri-La was the band playing across the street at the Roadhouse. And I'll tell you what, band was great, but what was really just getting me fired up was the woman that was singing for them was her voice dead on. She did Call Me, and she was right on with all the, you know how Debbie Harry is. She has those real sweet notes and those, and she was nailing every one of them. So while during one of our breaks, I went over real quick and they were finishing up with Rebel Yell. And I loved doing that song too. So, but I just hung out and I was like, hey, you are amazing. Just sounds great. She goes, you guys sound really great too. She gave us a shout out and stuff. So there you go. Bill Burr is hilarious. I think Bill Burr is all right. I really like Tom Segura. Just he's got a delivery that I like. It's just, I think it's really funny. Reminds me of my niece's significant other. He's got the same kind of a delivery, just something in his voice where it's just.
By the way, welcome to Fastback. He's here.
Hey,
JW, I watched a video that made East St. Louis look third world. Well, the video didn't make it look third world. They did that all by themselves.
That's not an effect.
I watched this guy that travels using filming in the top ghettos. My area made the list too. Yeah. Now, in all fairness here, East St. Louis has nothing to do with St. Louis.
No.
It's not even in the same state.
Nope.
No connection other than the name.
Yep.
CC Mental's in.
It's almost like Kansas City, right? Because you have Kansas City. And Missouri, and you have Kansas City and Kansas.
Although the big difference, we got, big old Mississippi River right between us. So,
and also you can go to Kansas City, Missouri. You don't really want to go to East St. Louis.
No.
We had South Peoria. I think it was Southeast. It wasn't East Peoria. South Peoria was like not the nice area when I lived up there.
It's kind of funny because East St. Louis, it's like nobody goes there because it's pretty crime ridden.
Mm-hmm.
Except if you're going to see the Topless Girls, that's where all the clubs are.
And that's an okay area. I've been there many times and taken my family there.
You cannot,
not to the strip clubs.
Yeah.
Let's get that straight. We went to the nightclub that has bands in it. I've seen. Well,
you can't have those places here in St. Louis, but
right.
Across the river you can.
Now Jeff and I. But yeah, I saw Cinderella there, Symphony X, Blind Guardian, Dokken, Megadeth, all kinds of bands over there. Kansas, I saw over there.
Yeah, you have to cross a bridge to get to East St. Louis, and as we all know, people in St. Louis don't like crossing bridges.
No, and the weird thing about it too is we have this main bridge. What's the name of that bridge, Jeff, that goes over? Eads Bridge. That's the 40 bridge, 64 that goes across as the Eads Bridge.
Is that Eads Bridge?
What? Yeah, what is it?
Oh, for some reason anyway, it's not Eads Bridge.
So if you're going across the bridge from St. Louis, you go. I'm sure Kurt would chime up. Kurt might know. So you go on 4064 heading out of St. Louis into Illinois, and then it splits. So you can still use these lanes over here to go around and stay on 4064.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can take these over here. I'm like, oh, good God. It's
a good way to get confused.
Absolutely. Being out of town, coming through, you're like, wait a minute, what? Did I miss it? I should have been over there. No, you're fine. You're fine.
68 Camaro said East St. Louis is now his favorite city. Interesting. I wonder what he said to make him think that that's his favorite. Yeah. Hey, you know what? We saw Jackie Joyner Kersey at dinner a few months ago.
Wait a minute.
We went to Saffron, this really great Indian place.
Yeah, right.
I love this. One of my favorite restaurants. And she was in there with 2 or 3 other people.
Wow.
But she got up and maybe she was waiting for a table and we saw her. I don't know, but yeah, it was pretty cool because people were going up to her and saying hi, and she seemed like a really nice person.
That's cool.
Yeah.
There was a poll, the places you have.
Now, I don't know if East St. Louis has any. I can't think of one place you'd go to eat there.
I don't know any place over there. I mean, I won't even make a dirty joke. So I remember coming out of the Cinderella show, and there was some gal from the club riding some guy in the front seat, and I was like, and then she stopped, and I'm like, well, why are you stopping? It's not like I'm not going to sit here and watch, first of all. Secondly, I'm like, I'm sure he's not paying you to stop, so I don't know what's.
Pizza that Jackie Joyner Kersey bolted on her meal and they couldn't catch her. She's an Olympic champion, you know.
Wait a minute. What? No. You can't catch me.
She's yeah. I don't know how fast she can run these days. Still faster than me, that's for sure.
I was going to say there's a difference between running and not running. So
even at my fastest, she could still beat me.
So Godzilla's right on your ass. She's still faster.
Well, I don't know, because when I was a kid, it was 2 or 3 other kids right there that we always played together, and they were really fast. One of them was like the fastest kid in the block. Okay. I was really slow. I couldn't run. It's like I had old knees or something. I don't know. But one day we were on the street and these wasps like came after us.
Oh,
and we took off running, and I was side by side with the fastest kid, and I ran right past them because I was so scared of those wasps. And I was like, okay, that's so interesting what you can do if
chased by
your body can actually outperform what you think.
Yeah. Chased by wasps fast. That's how fast. That's freaky fast.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Dropping your friend off at East St. Louis.
Oh man,
That was scary.
my dumb ass drove her home, but she made her 13-year-old boy.
Poplar Street Bridge. That's it, Kurt.
She had her 13-year-old boy sit in my car until I was out of the hood.
I know.
He's probably pissed. Oh man, you know how many times I've had to do this?
Casey Neidall, keeping us in suspense. I drove across the Mississippi a couple years ago. What part of the country were you in, Casey? Because I'm in St. Louis, the Mississippi is just humongous. It's really, we drove when we went to Ohio. I remember going over the Ohio River. Man, that thing is huge. It's so wide.
Damn thing is endless. Got a pair of capris, tore off one pant leg and sewed it onto the end of the other, didn't she? She looked like she was limping when she was running.
Oh, you're back to Jackie Joyner cursing.
Right. Right. I'm like, what the hell's he talking about? Oh, man.
Well, she seemed like she had a good time, so I guess she likes Indian food. And I'm with her. I love Indian food.
I like certain Indian food. Yes, it is so. I just had some last night. Have you tried the it's like a single serving it's the famous dish.
Chicken tikka masala?
Yes. From Trader Joe's. Have you tried that?
I'm not sure if I have or not. There's
pretty good. That's pretty good.
Where's one from
There's one right there on Manchester, or there's the one on Olive.
I'll tell you how much I like Indian food. I even like the vegetarian Indian food.
Oh, okay. No, that's not for me, really. I love all the meat in it. And I like buffets.
I love the buffet because
all the naan you can eat, which I call an edible napkin.
Do you know of any buffets in town? Indian buffets?
There was two.
They almost all closed up during COVID. And I haven't.
Yeah, I know, and I haven't checked either of them out. I have two that are right here. And when there's I may have talked about this before. There's two different regions for Indian food. Northern is one way and southern is another. One of them is spicier than the other. So I have both right here in the neighborhood that used to be, and I wonder if they still are. I haven't been back.
I know another area they're more vegetarian in India. Watch Gordon Ramsay's got a thing. I can't remember what it's called. Great Escapes or something. I don't know. He goes to different countries, and he spent like a lot of time just traveling around India, hitting different areas that had different food to try them all out. It was really fascinating.
Wow.
Yeah, when we go to Saffron, I get chana masala, which is chickpeas and curry sauce, and it's delicious.
Oh, I like the curry. Is it like the curry chicken? It's sauce, and then also I like the two places they have. There's Priya, which is right here by the Dorset McKelvey intersection, but then there's also just right there off of 270 at Dorset, up what used to be the old the burger place. What's the burger place where they make it all?
Fuddruckers?
Fuddruckers. It's the old Fuddruckers, and that is India Palace, which used to be up at 170. I'm sorry, at 70 in Lindbergh, at the top of the Howard Johnson's building. But now they're over here where the Fuddruckers used to be, and they had one. They're not so spicy. If you want a little more spicy, go to Priya. So, but it's good. I'll find out if they have buffet still, because I know there was one too off of Delmar. They had one. So,
Kurt, we were just at Hokkaido buffet a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Golden Corral?
Not a couple weeks ago. It was a little longer than that. It was right after Mo GameCon. Golden Corral, I've been to. Yeah, a lot of Chinese places around here, but yeah, I don't know of any Indian buffets anymore. I miss Old Country Buffet.
Old Country Buffet. They used to have one over there in
I even missed the Ponderosa buffet.
Ponderosa.
You know, on Ramsay's old shows, like his British shows, Kitchen Nightmares, he hated vegetarians. He was saying bad things. But you watch some of his videos today, I've seen him make vegetarian dishes. He's become much more, I don't know, inclusive as he's gotten older.
There you go.
I think it's more has to do with making money off of videos than anything.
Yep. Yeah, buddy. I was just going to go there, but I'm like,
I don't think he really cares about vegetarians, but I've seen him do some dishes and I'm like, wait, are you the same guy who complained numerous times about vegetarians on your show?
Yep. Money. Money, money, money.
Indian Palace.
Money, money, money. I'm sure if it was a lot of money, I'd start talking about the Smurfs.
Pete, I'm going to go with butter chicken just because I like Indian food better than
butter chicken versus
Chinese food.
Yeah.
Yes, Old Country Buffet rocked. I agree, PJ.
Yes. Amen to that, Pete. That's what they had down in Bridgeton. That's what they had, Old Country Buffet.
And I liked it better than what's the Golden Corral? I like it better than that.
Yep, absolutely.
Golden Corral is still a thing. We've got a couple around here.
Where are they?
There's one like 55 in Lindbergh.
Okay.
All right. Where was the other one at? We went to one further out. I can't remember where it was.
Okay.
A Mexican buffet chain. I've never heard of a Mexican
buffet.
That
would be killer.
Do you remember when Pizza Hut and Kentucky Fried Chicken had buffets?
Yep. I remember going, and a Pizza Hut. I just loved the Pizza Hut buffet because then they had those cinnamon pizzas, and I'd just go and I'd get some of that, and then I usually would talk to the server or somebody, and I'd sweet talk them out of some extra glaze or that extra frosting. I'd just get a little cup of that frosting. And yum, yum, yum.
I feel like Lance has everything by him.
He does, but it takes 2 hours to get to everything. It may be the next block over, but it takes him 2 hours to get there. Oh, it's close.
I can't eat at buffets anymore. Years ago, I was at a old country buffet and saw a kid sneeze on the food.
Oh,
that was it for me.
Oh,
is there a phobia of buffet? That's just all part of the experience, Roger.
Buffetophobia.
Yeah.
Buffobia.
It's all part of the experience.
Yeah, that would be bad. Yeah, dude.
Wendy's had a salad bar?
Sure, yeah.
Really? I don't know that at all.
Yep.
Golden Corral just reopened in Alton. How about that?
The India place near the mall has red chili. Oh.
By Chesterfield Mall.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Shakey's Pizza. I used to have one here when I was a little kid.
Yeah, man.
That's where I played my first arcade game.
Oh.
They had Outlaw and Basketball there. This is in the 70s, so I mean, really old stuff. And I don't think it was called Outlaw. I think Outlaw was the Atari 2600 name. I think it was called something else in the arcade.
Oh, I do have Pinball FX, dude. I already have it.
Salvatore's glad he ate already.
I know, right? I'm like, I kind of.
It's not like someone's going to come into your house and sneeze on your food. You're good. If
No.
you sneeze on it, that's all right.
No. He just means then he'd be hungry.
Oh.
Like me right now.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't usually eat breakfast. And then I get done and I'm like done with the day and I come home and then I eat like I had a sandwich after work. But then it's like now and it's more like dinner time and now I'm hungry.
I wish I still had it. I had it for years though. I had a Shakey's yo-yo.
Oh, really?
It was red. It was pretty thick, man. It was like that. And the sides were blue and they popped off. They had a Shakey's logo on them. But you could put batteries in both sides.
And it lit up.
When you go down like that, yeah, it would light up. But when it would twirl, it was so neat.
I loved those.
PJ Shakey's had a stun cycle. How cool is that? I liked it. Ours had it where they had a little, I don't even call it, almost like a bridge. It was a little thing like this where you could stand and just stare at the guys making the pizza. It was basically like a little area for kids.
That's right.
You go and just watch them make pizza.
That's right. You know, they have that at
go
our
and watch
local...
them sneeze on your own pizza.
Can I sneeze on that, please? They have an area like that at our little neighborhood Domino's where the kids can get up there and watch them make it.
Yeah, actually, the last time we were at Old Country Buffet, Celia did, she was keeping an eye out for people because she warned us somebody did something not so great. And she said, I forgot what it was. I don't know what the food was.
Don't eat that.
Don't eat that. I don't know what it was. Maybe someone licked her hand and then touched the spoon. Who knows? Yeah. Buffets are always, they're fun. You never know what's going to happen.
Is that how you describe it? What is this? But you have the choice of 1,000 restaurants and every chain within 30 minutes of used to. I have my choice of Big Mac or a quarter pounder or nuggets, I suppose. Sorry to hear that.
Man, if we have 1,000, Lance must have like 10,000.
Lance is here to make us all jealous.
Yeah, he still has a Shakey's.
That's awesome and just pissing me off at the same time.
I don't think there's any Shakey's pizza on it. The Shakey's, when they went out of business, we ended up getting a what was that? Something Joe's.
Happy Joe's.
Happy Joe's.
That was good.
Is it still around? It was around not long ago. I remember.
No, well, see, my friend with whom I work, she and her husband owned the one down off of Watson. Is that where it was? Watson? They owned that for years.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, and it was good. I remember Christine and I went there, and they had a great selection of beer as well. So, for people like Pete, they had, but we got ourselves a pitcher of beer, and I was feeling good when we left. I was like, I'm
just looking at the Shakey's locations. 26 in Los Angeles.
What? We can't even get one? Did they take them all?
6 in Orange County.
I think aliens
in San
came
Bernardino
here.
County.
Aliens abducted our Shakey's and took them out to LA.
Wow, they're all in California except for 2.
Good
There's
Lord.
2 in Washington State.
Oh,
other than that, they're all in California now. That's interesting.
Wow.
I wonder why.
I'm reading down the list here.
Potluck. What was that in reference to? I don't remember. What did I say?
I
don't remember what I said.
I don't either. What pizza place?
That was Showbiz.
Yeah, Showbiz Pizza. Very good.
There's a documentary about that. These people are obsessed with Showbiz. They've like gone. I mean, they still like talk about it, and some of them have bought the animals.
I was wondering. I was going to ask you that. God.
I love buffets.
I bitch when we.
I love Happy Joe's. They invented the taco pizza.
Oh man, potluck does not happen often.
Wait a minute, 3
Radio Shack.
There's still 3,000. Wait, 3,000. I'm sorry, 3 Kmart.
3 Kmart
locations in Los Angeles.
What is it about that area that they keep those things around? What is
and
that?
There's still a Radio Shack.
Is that where all those things go to live when they don't work out here anymore?
Nolan Bushnell started the other one, Lance. Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese, yeah.
But that documentary about Showbiz is really interesting because there was a guy they hired to do all the animatronics, or what do we call it?
Yeah, right. Animatronics, yep.
And he was being flown in every time they open up a new location. They'd fly him in for the big opening. Like when that was out, when it was big, it was just humongous. And this guy was having the time of his life, and then it all went south pretty fast.
Ugh. And why? Do we know?
I don't remember.
Did they just mishandle it or mismanage
Probably.
it?
I don't remember the exact reason.
Yeah.
Kmart is still in Florida. I don't think we have any Kmarts, do we?
Not that I know. Not that I know. It's
Dave and Buster's. I haven't been to Dave and Buster's since our oldest son threw up in the hallway going to the bathroom. I think we can get in now.
I don't have the nerve to go back. Oh my gosh.
I think we forgot. Every time that I have to approve a comment, it's from the co-host wife. Showbiz started in Wichita. Really? Why would they start in Wichita? Oh, wait, Showbiz. I'm sorry. I'm thinking Chuck E. Cheese. I'm like, because Nolan Bushnell was out in California, but
right.
Interesting. Wichita.
I'm finally doing an acceptance of this pinball, and there's a Marvel table out there. I'm kind of liking that. I'm gonna have to check that out. Whoa, hello. What did I just did? Just kind of screwed myself up. I wish this stupid computer screen had a
Pete said they took the kids to Chuck E. Cheese once. That is the definition of bad pizza.
Oh wow. What? Hey Pete, do they have? Do you have Little Caesars up there?
They're scarce around here. I've got none by me.
I don't like it.
I mean, it's not my favorite pizza, but we used to have one just down the street from our house, and it came in handy when like kids would have friends over or something, and it's like, hey, you want some pizza? Go get a couple of $5 pizzas.
Yeah, I mean, you have to eat it then. It's not a pizza you can reheat. That's for sure. Not reheating it.
Pete says he thinks the Marvel table's for the new Pinball FX.
That's what I'm saying. I had downloaded it. I already had it. And that's when I noticed it. I turned it on here to get in. And
Chuck E. Cheese makes a frozen pizza? They sell them in grocery stores?
Ugh.
Does anyone go to Chuck E. Cheese for the pizza? I know everyone hates it. I actually don't mind it that much, but I can't imagine. I mean, buying a frozen version of it.
No. Well, for me, that's like buying frozen. Say it, Jeff. White Castles.
Yeah, I've never had that. It doesn't appeal to me.
No.
You're not going to get that steamed bun stuck to the hamburger. Peter Piper pizza is great. I don't know what that is.
I don't either. Peter Piper pizza.
Yes, Lance has it right. Little Caesars is for quantity, not quality. It's when people come over and you want to feed a bunch of people quickly and cheaply.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I still would go with a better. I'd still just go to Aldi or something and get a pizza. I don't know.
We do have Little Caesars, Pete said. It's only 70 miles away. Not bad. Now that will be a frozen pizza in the winter by the time you get home. Little Caesars has pretzel pizza crust. Now I tried one. It's not too bad, but I do just like the regular one better.
I love pretzel, but yeah, I don't know if I'd like it with a pizza. I don't think.
Now, do you think do they sell White Castle, frozen White Castles in areas that don't have White Castles?
Oh, I would bet, but where is that?
You think that'd be odd because it's not anywhere. It's not going to be as good as fresh. So you think you like put people off? Like, that's not so good.
Well, here's another question: why haven't they ever come up with a licensed Burger Time? Don't you think they would have come up with like a McDonald's Burger Time?
What are you talking, like a fast food place?
Yeah,
based off of the arcade game.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I think didn't we talk about this? This sounds so familiar. I think there's a restaurant called Burger Time, but I don't think it's connected to the arcade game.
Oh, interesting.
But I think there is one that exists.
Like Monopoly. You can get. You know what I saw on Monopoly? I wanted to get it because I already had this idea. Well, I mean, let me put it this way. I had the idea as well. And then I went to the thrift store and they had a make your own Monopoly. So you could theme it however you wanted. So, I was like, well, crap, I already thought about that. Because when I go to the dollar store, I buy like the little figurines, like from they had Nickelodeon ones. And they had Pixar ones. So I bought a bunch of those Marvel, DC characters. And I was like, oh, cool. I could make up my own boards, print them out, and just lay it on top of a board, and then just have like a Monopoly table. And then you can theme it to whatever you have. So, and then you have all the characters from, if you want to do Pixar, you could do that. So, but anyway, but yeah, they had one where you can make your own. But yeah, I was wondering why they never, it just seems like by now you'd have a Burger King one or you mentioned White Castle.
Yeah.
I thought about that.
Well, Fastback said when they opened up, Little Caesars had rectangle pizza. That's interesting because we have a lot of rectangle pizzas here.
Yeah.
The ones that are St. Louis style are almost always rectangle.
Yeah.
Not all of them. Like Cecil Whitaker's, I think, is a circle.
Yeah. But like you can get the thick crust from Jets, and that's a rectangle. That's so good too.
The giant mouse on a pizza box isn't exactly a selling point for me.
No, it's not. Rodent pizza. It's like some rodent pizza.
I go to Chuck E. Cheese for the band.
For the band. Damn, I take offense to that because she's been to one of my gigs and
isn't Chuck E. Cheese a rat?
Yeah, no, yeah.
I think he's a rat.
He's a rat.
Deerbirch carries Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Doesn't make it any better.
I guess it's there to appeal to the kids.
And here I just got done saying the other day when he was talking about when Kurt was talking about the all dressed chips, I just got done saying that I didn't find them very family oriented. And here they're selling Chuck E. Cheese.
Peter Piper Pizza is in Arizona. It was okay.
Oh, okay.
Milltown Market is the best pizza.
What?
Take my word for it. I guess I'll have to, Pete.
I guess so.
That's going to be a hard drive.
Seeing as how we're not millionaires and we can just fly up to Canada at any time.
My son climbed too high in the Chuck E. Cheese maze thing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they got that gerbil thing, whatever that's called.
Abbott Trail. The children trail.
I had to go in after him, and kids kept jumping on my head. That was a great time, I remember. There's no White Castles in LA. Why aren't White Castle in LA? It's such a huge market.
Seems like duh.
But the frozen hamburgers are there.
That's a no-brainer. That is a no-brainer.
Peter Piper Pizza is a huge place with games for parties, pizza, and beer. Oh, cool. GoGameGo Monopoly. Mr. Roper is the landlord. Oh my God, that'd be funny to have a GoGameGo Monopoly board.
So if we had a GoGameGo Monopoly board, what would the railroads be?
Oh man, I don't know.
Think about that. I don't know why I said it like that.
Ted McGinley Place.
Burger Boy, there you go.
There's a Burger Boy on the Rock Road here in town. At least there used to be. I don't know.
It used to be. Yeah.
I can't imagine it was a chain though. It didn't look like a chain.
Well, now wait a minute. I went somewhere recently and there was a Burger Boy statue off the side of the road. Where was that? Was that down in Chesterfield?
Are you talking about the Big Boy?
Yeah, with the holding the burger.
Yeah, that's Big Boy.
So that's what that is.
Yeah,
okay.
Not Burger Boy, but that's in front of like High Point restaurants now.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 or 3 of those around town. High Point.
Yeah,
they have a Big Boy statue out front. I have no idea why, because it's a different restaurant.
Right. B. Arthur Railroad. Very good. Very good.
Yes.
Very good.
Oh, Pete, if there was a video, it would have already been up on the show. Trust me. Charles Nelson Riley Place. Oh.
What would the cheap neighborhoods be? Baltic and Mediterranean. That's my question.
Noel Carter Boulevard. There's a reason why Kurt likes Gerberg. I think I know why. Friedman's Road. That's a joke only like 4 people are gonna understand, but
oh good God, what is that? Friedman's Railroad. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a complete inside joke.
I don't even know if it's here. I don't know if it's still here, but What was it? Like
railroad salvage. She put savage, but yeah, railroad salvage that they would have. It was like they used to have one of these in Peoria, and it was like all the stuff that didn't get claimed on a railroad shipment, and they would buy it into this place and they would sell it from there. And so there was furniture and stuff like that. And we had a sales guy who would sell their ads for the newspaper at Mormon, right?
Yep.
And he would, which is funny, Mormon Friedman. So he would do their commercials too. They hired him to do their commercials. And so at the end, so this is like Julie on the Love, or Julie.
Yeah.
On the Love Boat?
I think so.
Yeah. So at the very end of the original theme thing, she would be sitting there smiling, and you see her one eye go, and she looks off like, is that it? Well, that's the way this was, because he goes, you could save all. I mean, he's just laying it. He was kind of a heavyset guy. He's just sitting there on the couch. You can save all this money. And then his hands would stay up, and before the commercial ended, he goes.
We don't have any really good local commercials anymore.
No. Well,
in the 70s and 80s, they were brilliant.
Okay, but you have to give it to Bart Inman on the radio. When you listen to those commercials, they're hilarious to me.
I never listen to the radio anymore.
I don't either, but my teacher at school, when we come in the morning, sometimes if I don't have a speaker going or something, he'll turn on the radio. He'll turn on Keishi, and this guy comes on. This is Bart Inman, and he's got a heating and air conditioning company. That's Bart Inman.
I've never heard of Norm's Bargain Bin.
You're gonna have to check
Bargain Barn.
Norm's Bargain Barn in Fenton.
But I told you about that one on Manchester Road. I forgot the name of the place, but it's hilarious. You walk in there, and it's just these big bins, but they're up on stilts, so they're tall, so you don't have to bend over.
Correct.
But how does it go? On Fridays, I believe on Fridays, every item is $7, and then Saturdays it's $6. Every day it goes down by $1 until you get back to Thursday. They're closed on Thursdays because that's when they bring all the crap back in and restock. So the thing is, if you want the best stuff, you have to go on Fridays and pay top dollar. But if you want to wait and be and try to maybe find something good cheap, you go there on a Wednesday, I think, when they're only $1.
What's the name of that place?
I don't know. It's.
Do you know where it is?
Yeah, I know exactly where it is. It's,
okay, where is it?
Manchester and Henry Road.
Oh, okay.
It's in that strip mall.
Yeah, okay.
There's a post office and a Goodwill.
Oh my God.
But it's just hilarious. We went there to go to the Mid-East Market, and this place is like right by it, and we're like, what is this? I can't remember the name, but I don't know if it had a name. It's just like something like grab cheap stuff or something weird. And we went in there, I was like, what is that? And on the wall, they got the big layout, you know.
What do you want to call it?
On this day, and it keeps going down. It's one of those places that's probably not going to be around in 6 months, but
so I better hustle down there.
You can call me Ray Avenue. Oh yeah, man. Dan McLaughlin had some good commercials with Jim Hayes on the Cardinal broadcast. Oh, they were terrible. Oh, the pirate lawyer commercials.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Although the poor pirate lawyer is no longer with us because he jumped off a bridge.
What?
Yeah, he killed himself.
Well, wait a minute. There was two.
Yeah, there was a pirate lawyer and then the lawyer with the toupee. They were brothers. The toupee lawyer is still there. There
were two guys with eye patches that were lawyers. There were two different places.
Oh, that's weird.
Because I'm like, what the hell is it? You got to lose an eye to be a lawyer around here?
Yeah, I only know of the one.
It's like a partial, I don't know, prerequisite. You got to Well, I got to get a lawyer's firm. Well, what do you need first? I need a guy with an eye patch. Oh, all right. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Kind of weird.
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh, geez. I just
Billy
thought about
Bob's Bed's dumb commercial. I don't know who Billy Bob's Bed is. You got some interesting stuff down there, Fastback. I think you're in Texas, right?
Billy Bob's Beds.
You don't have Jungle Law ads in St. Louis? Yeah, we do. There's a billboard for Jungle Law.
Yes, there is. There's multiple ones on 7.
I think it's like there's a woman on there that says something like "Me Too" and
well, yeah, because
Jungle
then there's
Law.
and then there's the guy that's like the studly dude. I guess he's the lawyer, right? I mean, he's one of the lawyers in the place.
I used to like the Fast Eddie commercials when Mike Shannon would do them with Fast Eddie's son.
Yeah.
It was interesting because at the time Mike Shannon had a really nice restaurant here in town, and he was doing commercials for a different restaurant. Not exactly competing for the same clientele. It was
true.
Mike Shannon's was quite expensive, and Cantwell mattress companies.
You can't well sleep without a can't. Oh my God,
that's terrible.
That is horrid. Oh my God. Some people, I don't.
We definitely have Jungle Law around here.
It does not taste good.
Nope. All right, I guess we're done.
We are done.
Yeah, we're past time.
We are done. I'm going to go through some of these. Jeff, maybe next week we'll talk about some of these pinball games and see what we've got.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, I'm pretty excited about this Pinball FX, though. We'll talk about it next week.
Do they have tables that aren't on the other ones?
Yeah. Yep. I won't even talk about it right now because it's exciting. There's a lot of neat stuff out here that interests me. So
tomorrow at same time, I'm going to do some Nintendo Switch Online. I'll be playing Excite Bike 64 first. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not, but I'll play for a little bit and I'll switch over to some other Nintendo Switch Online stuff.
Absolutely.
There'll be a lot of fun stuff to play. Go game gone.
And then tomorrow afternoon, we'll see you for the after school special.
Yeah, we'll do it whenever you're. I should be available anytime tomorrow because I'm off tomorrow. So
that's fun. That's cool.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, man.
We'll replay the Nintendo Direct and we'll talk about it.
Sounds good.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks for hanging, and thanks again, Casey. Come on, that guy's great.
Yes, Casey. Thank you very much, Casey. Much appreciated. Now go beat my score. Come on, Casey.
Yeah, go kick his ass. Please.
Yeah, wait a minute. Wait, I got to post this up here. Darn it, where's the comments at?
Do you just want me to do it? Do you want me to?
Oh, here it is. I'm trying to find. Oh, yeah. Yeah, tomorrow's Direct's going to be a real tear jerker for us when you get the moral of the story. All right, thanks, Pierre. We will see you tomorrow night. I'm off? No, I'm not off.
No.
I just
said
said that for the show. All right, we're done.
See ya.
See ya. Bye.